survey, up on the woods. Been invited over here with Mr. Jim Hayes from Jim Hayes Hiking. Check his channel out. We're at the Cumberland Gap National Park. We're gonna go up to the Hensley Settlement and a little bit of bigger mountain than I'm used to climbing. And along with Jim, over there's Mr. Delmar Parks and the trail dog, Charlie. So we're gonna head on up the mountain, see what we can see, and we'll bring it all to you. We've come the trail, and I did a little research on this area, but not enough to know. But those little stacked stones probably held up the back end of the building that was built up there, even with the road. And right up in there looks like a fallen stone wall, maybe even a chimney. I'm gonna go there and give it a look. Yeah, this is most definitely the foundation or the footprint of a building of some kind. At least stacked stone. More over there behind that dead tree. And if you follow that footprint, the building around, you come to a corner. It runs right that way. Big, huge rock pile. And I would say this was definitely the cabin site for somebody's home. Pretty cool. And please, if anyone out there knows who this is, leave it in the comments. This whole home place sure interests me. Okay, we're gonna head on. Got a long grind ahead to get to the top of those mountains, so we're gonna get on up the hill. Just so anybody that may know anything about these home places up in here, we are on the Chadwell Gap Trail. About a mile, 2 or 3/10 of it. But there's what we got to get up on top of, and we're still way down here. And the trail's still fairly level, so I'd say once it gets quick, it'll be a struggle. We're going on though. Here's some old rusty steel. That one old, looks like a coal bucket down there. A bunch of, I don't know, looks like bullet holes in it. And right there is a lump of coal in the leaves. And I don't know what this is or why it would be here. And again, if anybody knows, please leave them in the comments. Really interested in the history of whatever area I'm in. This is pretty cool. It's kind of puzzling, but and right here beside it is this, and you can see on that left side 8/9 1934, I guess, HG, and it looks more like a paw print than a hand print. I have no idea what this thing is. No clue. I don't know if you can see it through the trees, but we're way up now. The green fields of Powell Valley are way down there, and came up that way. And we're getting really close to these big rock walls. I'm sure it gets steeper at the top, But so far, this trail has not been bad. It's been uphill, but it's been gradual and very enjoyable. Yeah, we're at the base of the cliffs now, and I would think this would be the gap we're headed up. Man, look at that. This is going to be great. Yeah, we're getting up there now. Powell Valley again below. And the whole rock formations have changed from the flat, kind of brittle looking rocks to these big weather worn rocks, and we're getting steep now. We haven't even got to the top yet. And this is outstanding. And we're going up on those. And I would assume that is Chadwell Gap. Heading on up there. Hopefully there'll be some great views there too. Okay, not much more than 100, 150 yards back right through there. We popped up top of the mountain from the Chadwell Gap Trail. We took a right to the end of the ridge right here. Came out here to a little old rocky point, and this is where the views are at. Whoa, check that out. Powell Valley below. Yeah, that was I probably like 3/4 of a mile up that trail. Was steep and kind of a grind. But man, you talk about worth it. And way in the background, if you can see a light colored set of mountains, that's the Smokies. Powell Valley below, this is gorgeous. One last look at the valley, and man, this is nice. Unbelievable. Get to come up here and get a view like this, and we've still got about a mile to the Hensley Settlement, so heading on up the trail. That Delmar Charlie was a little bit ahead of me and Jim. He walks around through here and said it comes out to the trail, so we're gonna go check this out. Main trail going on that way. We'll check this out. It looks pretty cool. No doubt. Look at you, Charlie. Look at you, Bubby. Look at you, Charlie. Yeah. Wow, this is pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. Okay, we got trail cams up here in this campsite. One back there on the tree, and motion detectors here. And the sign I took a minute ago talked about it. Look at this. There comes this campsite, you're gonna wake up. Never saw these before. That's pretty cool. Never saw that before. Another trail cam there. Signs telling you that it's closed. Aggressive bear activity.
Wait a minute, that's not being camped here at your work.
Oh well. Looks as though we've arrived at the Hensley Settlement. We'll see what it's all about. I'm sure it'll be awesome. It's a whole lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Sometimes you come to a place like this and look around and you just completely get why people lived here. I mean, gosh, why would you not want to be here? Amazing. And for anybody that watches my videos, and some of them I've been down in No Business Creek Valley in the Big South Fork. Some similarities in the Hensley Settlement and the Big South Fork community. And we're in Bell County, Kentucky at the top of Brush Mountain right now. In 1903, Burton Hensley bought this land and brought his extended family members up. And at one time there were about 100 of them. They had their own school. And in one of the similarities with No Business Big South Fork, the first, of course, Burton Hensley lived here, and the last person to ever live here was Sherman Hensley in 1951. Kind of same way in Big South Fork, where Richard Harve Slavin was the first, and one of his direct ancestors, Dewey Slavin, was the last settler. And they were both lost a lot of people because of World War II. Young men leaving to fight in the war and finding out there was a bigger world out there, better jobs, and never returned. And that was led to the demise of a lot of these communities. This is my dream home. I would love to live in something just like this right now. Awesome. Little marshy spot right up in there, and it runs down. Decent water flow, so I would say that was probably the spring that went to this residence. Man, this is beautiful up here. You talk about wanting to live here. Cemetery. There's a more modern stone. W. Sherman Hensley, probably the last person to leave up here, the settlement. Most of these are older stones. You can't read. Those are
Here's one you can read.
fairly new one, but most of these were just stones. If there was any inscriptions, they're probably eroded away. There were some Gibbons lived up here too. I remember reading about it. They married probably into the Hensley family. Of course, these old cemeteries from these old settlements are always a somber event to walk through. It seems to me the Gibbons were over on this side of it. Okay. Pay our respects to these folks and move on. Yeah, another one of my dream homes. Man, those width of those boards right there got to be 18, 20 inches. Wow, look at that. This place is tremendous. This looks to be kind of close to the, probably would be the main entrance, because I can see a road kind of over there. And the Hensley Settlement is a whole lot bigger than we thought it would be. And days getting short, sun's starting to ride low in the sky, and we got a long way to walk back, so we're not going to go all the way to the front. Pretty much call it a hike and head on back. But man, beautiful it is, and it's well worth the hike up here. Probably won't film much on the way back down. Shot most of it on the way up, so try to close it out. Maybe we'll get the car. Here comes Delmar and Jim, but we'll talk to you back then. Still got probably a mile to go to get out here, and it's getting pretty dark. I just want to say thanks for watching this. The Hensley Settlement is awesome. The hike up there is moderately difficult. It's steep at times toward the top, but it's nothing anybody in reasonable shape can handle. So you should come and see it. I want to thank Jim Hayes and Delmar Parks for inviting me over here, and Charlie the Wonder Dog. So it's been a great day. We'll close it out here. You know, all I can say is thanks for watching. See ya.